Hey everybody, Jack of all trades here. Update on the Christmas layout here. So this is pretty much done. Might go back and touch up some stuff with some paint. Just finished this on Sunday here yesterday. We got the flake snow down. The trees are on. Got a lot of snow on the trees, and we got our F7A and B Erie Lackawanna made by AZL pulling 440 AAR box cars along with an Erie Lackawanna Bay window caboose. So wanted to give you guys a little tour of this, run my newest train on it. So yeah, this was such a simple build, and it's done here. It's going to be going upstairs here the closer we get to Christmas, so that will probably be the Saturday after Black Friday. It goes upstairs to stay for a month, so that's when we usually decorate for Christmas in our house. But yeah, you can see, I mean, these the flake snow. I used just some regular pink foam. If you remember from the first video when I did on this, I just stacked up some of that, did the sculpt mold over it. I spray painted this whole thing white. Had to clean my track off real good, and then I taped off my track to do it again, and also dumped some white glue on it. Did the flake snow. I'm using the Woodland Scenics soft flake snow. Purchased at Esther's Hobby Shop, Millville, PA. Please stop down there if you're in the area, and if you're not in the area, we'll go on a road trip and find some awesome stuff. One thing I've really like using for this is the Elmer spray glue. I think this works great for trees that you want to get snow on. You can see some of the snow kind of came off on these a little bit just because I was outside and I was kind of going back and forth, and my 16-month-old son decided to get up on the table when no one was looking. We're not bad parents, I swear. And start pulling trees out. So we had to fix a couple of those. But yeah, this stuff works real good, I think. I used it on the N-scale Christmas layout to decorate. Now, of course, that was only the one tree on there, the one big one in the middle. But it works well. You spray it and then sprinkle the soft flake snow over it. And then if you lose any and it just goes to the bottom, well, that's where you get that adhesive going. And I used a lot of IPA on this, isopropyl alcohol, to secure it, which I'll probably go around with that again as well, just doing touch-up stuff. Bases of the trees, you can see, I did paint these, like this one right there. I think it was one of the ones my son grabbed. So, tried to bury these in there a little bit so you didn't see the bases. I think around like the edges, it looks a lot better unless you're looking like real close. But overall, it's a nice little layout. This is a 17.75 radius disc. I don't know why they didn't just do 18 inches, but I bought it at Lowe's for like 13 bucks. Put that on there. And then these are the R002 Rokuhan curves. We sell these at USZ scale, so along with all other Rokuhan tracks. So check that out. But you need 8 of these to do a layout like this. And I think the radius that the track itself gives compared to what the disc is, I feel like you get just enough. You could do this in a different scene and you could ballast your track. I didn't bother just because it's winter, it's covered up anyway, and I thought the flake snow would kind of suffice as far as having it ballasted, or like just covering the ballast like in the winter time here. So, but this is a nice little layout, very quick build. It's not too complicated. And you can run things like this on it. These F7s are great. They're shorter. I don't think I actually own anything locomotive wise that you couldn't run around this. I mean, even the Butt RDC, it's a little bit longer, and the trucks are further apart. So, you can see like it sways way in on the inner curves, but they're only 4 axle. It's only 4 axles or 2 axle trucks, so it runs fine. And as you can see, the F7A and B, along with the 4 box cars in the caboose, is going around no problem at all. So like and subscribe. I'd love to see if you guys build these. Post them on a Facebook page. Send them to me in messages. I'd really like to see that. Just how other people are doing theirs. And again, you don't have to do a Christmas one. You don't have to do winter. You could do any other season. But it's this. You guys saw me do the simple wiring, simple track plan, and really wasn't much scenery here. Just your pine trees, your flake snow, and that's little bit of sculptor mold if you want a little bit of terrain there. So, and you're good to go. So, like, subscribe, share with your friends. I hope you learned something off this one. I'm still learning as I go, so I don't want to sound like I have so much knowledge here, because I'm learning just like you guys are. So, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks all. Bye bye.